with the Chaos Emerald in the Space Colony Ark. I've got to find out just what's going on up there.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important news flash. There has been a break-in at the Federal Reserve Bank today. Mysteriously, the only thing that was stolen was the Chaos Emerald. According to eyewitnesses at the scene, the suspect was identified as the world-renowned hero, Sonic the Hedgehog. The suspect was seen fleeing the scene, destroying the reserve's guard robots in his path. Stay tuned for more details.
Sounds more like the work of Shadow.
How pathetic. Find them before they escape! Maria!
What?
Shadow, I beg of you, please do
Maria!
it for me. For all the people on that planet. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I still remember what I promised. For the people of this planet, I promise you. Revenge!
And welcome back to more Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Last time we started the Dark storyline and broke Shadow out of a research base, and now he's stealing Chaos Emeralds. He's actually faster than Sonic, I'd say. Typically he does get faster top speed, but worse acceleration in most appearances, so I imagine that'd be the case in this one as well. You can use the little pulley, or you can just jump up the crates. I don't know which is faster. If you're playing the stage for the second time, you might want to go left, but we're going right this time because we do not have the necessary equipment to take the left path. So, Radical Highway is probably one of the more iconic stages, partly the music, and just partly because it's just a really fast level. This is Shadow's first stage, but it's pretty easy to get through it, but actually getting a good rank is surprisingly difficult on this one. So, just gotta use all the ramps and tricks at our disposal to get through here in no time. Chow in Space 2. So yeah, as usual, there were the little Chow movie posters all over the place like in Sonic Adventure 1. Unfortunately, some billboards had to be removed because they were advertising real-life products, so that was definitely something that they probably should have thought about in the future. But the shoes Sonic wears are different in this game because of a brand deal. Not kidding. So, yeah, they had to take all the shoe ads out. I am not quite sure what happened there. I clipped through one of the cylinders, I think. So a lot of levels end up being aesthetically similar to the hero side story, and this is definitely a case of this. This is basically, Tails' one level. The name of which I'm actually forgetting. Mission Street? I don't know. It's been so long since I played Tails' story, a whole 2 days. But yeah, a lot of aesthetics get reused, you know. Obviously, the pyramid levels all share aesthetics across stories. This, again, is very much like Mission Street, except much more Sonic-based rather than being tailored for Tails. We're actually at the end. We just got a couple more loops and we're good. I will say this stage is a little bit too on rails. It's just a lot of holding up and occasionally jumping, but it looks cool, so hey, it's still fun. And there you have it. That's probably a B or C.
Too easy for me.
Better than the E's that we have been getting.
What? It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald! Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog!
Chaos control!
He's fast! Hey, it's not his speed, he must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no time for games. Farewell.
Good! Shadow, what is he?
This is Rouge. I've located Eggman's base and will proceed to enter it now. I hate to say it. I guess I'm going to have to find that key first.
So, if you have seen the hero side, you'll notice some cutscenes have variances, and I'm not talking about Big the Cat. That was yet another one of his cameos, and for cutscenes where his appearances overlap, the good and bad stories either will work. Just wanted to show that off. But for those who have seen the hero side playthrough already, or have played the game yourself, you may notice that the cutscenes are a little bit different. Now, I think that might have been a glitch, because I've never seen it happen before, where the cutscene cuts out in the middle of it, right before Sonic is actually arrested. I've never seen it happen before. So I don't know what was going on there, because even in the dark side, I've usually had that cutscene play out entirely, so not quite sure what's going on. But other cutscenes do have legitimate intended cuts in the dark side compared to the light side, so just wanted to make note of that. And we got a new power-up, the pick nails, which allow us to dig. This of course is analogous to Death Chamber, of course one of my favorite levels, sarcastically speaking. It's got the 3 colored rooms. This is very much like the hidden room, but it's definitely a lot easier because it's literally only Rouge's second stage, so they go easy on her a little bit. That doesn't mean I won't get a B. In fact, I will most likely get a B, because this is not really a fun stage. It's definitely, again, a lot easier, but that doesn't make it easy. Now, between the 2 lanterns, I guess. I've actually never seen it there, so that's why it took me by surprise a little bit. This center room is actually pretty cool. We don't get to do much with it now, but we will in due time. So yeah, typically I've noticed when you actually first get a power-up, that's actually when you're most likely to use it. Oddly enough, a lot of power-ups don't really come into play that much, but usually I've noticed it does feel like there's at least one that does utilize it, and that's just to kind of force you to get a progressive item. His skull, that's suspicious. Okay. It definitely feels like it's in here, but I am not getting any clear indication of where. Oh, okay. Nope. Higher up? Oh, where the two skulls are looking.
I got it!
That's probably a C, actually. Maybe a B. I don't know. That wasn't a good run. Oh, that's an A.
How was that?
That's a really generous A rank requirement, actually. Like a super low time. Compared to a lot of these other levels, at least.
It's a space transporter. The destination has been set to Ark. Wasn't that space colony shut down over 50 years ago? What's he doing up there anyway? Doesn't matter. It's my mission to find out what he's up to.
So this is the space colony Ark. I have to locate the central control room that Shadow mentioned before he left.
So, we have another Ark level, and this one's really dark. Now, if you're playing on the original, good luck, because this level is actually really hard on the original, because Dreamcast lighting was not the best. They brightened it up on GameCube, and let me tell you, it did not help that much. I still had a really hard time with this level, and then I think they brightened it up even more for the HD version, and look, now we can actually kind of see what we're doing. Third time's the charm. Oh, it's the left. This is actually a pretty good level. It kind of drags a little bit, but it's overall pretty fun. This is one of the slightly draggy parts. If you have the Zuka equivalent, you can actually get through this really fast, but unfortunately we do not, so we have to take the slow strat through here, and it's not necessarily the best time. The jet engine, this allows you to hover. So we can hover now, hallelujah. This really makes Eggman's stages retroactively a lot more fun too. Eggman's light on the front of his mech actually does work, which obviously was the intent in the Dreamcast, to sort of feel your way through using the light. But it just kind of discouraged players because you couldn't see anything. So yeah, good game design. That totally worked as they'd planned. There's a path up there. I don't know how to get up there. That might be where the mission 3 is. I almost spoiled it. Not that you can really spoil a game that's, you know, 16 years old. But you know what I mean. I'm feeling good about this stage, actually. This is actually a pretty solid run. Oh, I almost forgot I actually got the hover and almost fell at the very end of the stage. That would have really sucked. So this is like reverse Eternal Engine, where we just go up instead. I think Eternal Engine is the name of the stage. For some reason this playthrough I'm having a really hard time remembering stage names. So you'll notice the lasers sort of start to turn blue if you lock on too long. That's kind of cute. Hey look, it's Big Cat over there on the side. He kind of stands out being purple. I feel like I didn't get enough point multipliers for how many enemies I locked onto, but oh well. So, falling down, hit this. So even if we blow up the TNT on the door, there's still actually the metal crates on the other side of it, so we actually do need the rocket. That enemy isn't as trollish because you can hear the sound of the missiles engaging, so I don't actually have a problem with that because there's technically a sound cue. That was a good run. And it'll still be. Eggman score requirements are really high because you're expected to combo a lot.
I've been waiting for you, Doctor. Now, I will show the glorious achievement of what the world's leading scientist, Professor Gerald, has created. The Ark was the first space colony created by mankind. Not many people know that the Ark contained a top-secret research facility where weapons of mass destruction were being created. This is one of them, a weapon capable of destroying an entire planet, codenamed the Eclipse Cannon.
Destroying an entire planet? Was this my grandfather's legacy?
But it's been deactivated for some time now. To reactivate it, large amounts of energy are necessary.
Oh, so that's why we needed the Chaos Emerald.
Exactly. To reactivate the machine, we need the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Once you have that, then you have the ultimate power of destruction to use as you please. And then, the world could be yours.
Sounds like a plan. I like the way you think, Shadow. I will get the Chaos Emeralds, use the machine to dominate the world and build a
Do
legacy
you
of
really
my
think
own.
it will be that easy? I've got a great idea. How about making a deal?
A deal?
When you grabbed that huge emerald, you said something about a reaction. A reaction that it may have with the Master Emerald. Now, if you could just let me borrow that radar, I may be able to help you. What do you think?
If I do, what's in it for me?
I have an idea where the other Chaos Emeralds may be. I may not look like it, but do you know that I am a treasure hunter that specializes in all kinds of jewels?
Very well.
Okay then, it's a deal. I don't think we've been introduced. I'm Rouge the Bat, but you can call me Rouge.